Hi, this is Carly Moore giving you a quick glimpse at the firefighter fitness tests that I do. These assessments are the best way to avoid injury and the #1 killer of firefighters, which is heart attacks, and help to motivate firefighters to stay fit. So that is me, you're seeing right there, and I am doing a resting 12 lead, and that is how we start our assessments. Next, we do a body composition assessment, since being overweight is one of the #1 risk factors for having a heart attack on the job. A few strength assessments, since firefighting is a very physically demanding job, and the best way to reduce your risk of injury is to be very strong and have a lot of muscular endurance as well. And this is a plank test to assess core strength and endurance. And a push-up test for muscular endurance, which is super important for tasks such as fighting fires. A vertical jump test to assess lower body strength and power. A few flexibility tests, again, making sure you have enough flexibility to avoid injury on the job. And last but certainly not least is the aerobic capacity test. So we do this on a treadmill, and we do this with a 12 lead, so it functions as a aerobic capacity test as well as a stress test. And these are really important because by far and away the greatest risk factor for heart attack for firefighters is having low aerobic capacity. So we can test this, and I can tell that firefighter if he's in the risk zone for having a heart attack. And I monitor blood pressure response during these tests as well. Here I'm explaining to Josh that the incline and the speed are going to be progressively increasing on the treadmill as he goes throughout his test. And he's going to take himself to a pretty maximal effort. And subsequent to this video, I actually developed a walking test that can be used in place of this running test, and it is firefighter specific. So the firefighter wears a weighted vest and walks up a progressively increasing incline until fatigue. After the assessments, I sit down with each firefighter and I'll tell him or her how he compares to the general population and to other firefighters. We'll talk about if he is at risk for injury or risk of heart attack on the job and where he can improve.